In my last two videos, I've talked about two magic items. The bag of garbage and the deck of trash. And these magic items are absolutely repellent and repugnant. However, what I'm going to talk about now is the most luxurious, the most excellent, the most opulent of all magic items. A magic item that simply screams out, I am a vetted, certified adventurer, and I am the most excellent. That is the Ioun Stone, my absolute favorite magic item. Simply by its presence, fear should be shot through all who venture into your path, for you are clearly a possessor of powerful magics and an individual who has braved great dangers. You have a stone mystically, magically flying over your left or right shoulder, staying there continuously. Monsters are going to want to attack you first. Scallywags are going to try to steal this from you. And common folk are going to look at you with awe and wonder, for they will realize that you are so vastly elevated above their meager station to be like a rock star amongst their low rung. And this is an item that, as a player, if I can find, I'm absolutely going to be extremely happy, because you can, it doesn't to me even matter what it does. I don't care which sort of Ioun Stone it is, it makes no difference to me at all. I absolutely love them. I think they're wonderful, particularly if you give it an interesting shape and a good backstory. And all magic items should have a good backstory, but an interesting appearance, describing the color, and really working that into your description. You should never, ever forget that you are the possessor of an Ioun Stone, and your game master should continually bring that up. You know, having people trying to steal it from you, having monsters singling you out, having individuals in taverns being extremely pressed with you, and the clear sign of a true seasoned adventurer that is you for your magnificence. This is an item in the last 4 campaigns of Dungeons & Dragons I've run. I have given one out. Just one in every single game. Typically, I like to give out ones that are stat-based. I might have given the one that gives AC out at one point. But it's very interesting to put them in there, particularly when they're in a situation where they can help every single party member. Like it's the Ioun Stone that gives you a +2 bonus to Constitution. Everybody wants more Constitution, so you put it out there. And I really like to watch the party members, after they've figured out what a magic item does, kind of debate and figure around and, bargain to see who gets which magic item. That is something that's extremely interesting to me. Putting items out there that aren't intended for one person, but give the opportunity for all individuals to put forth their bids and their bets to try to acquire that item with a quickness. And as well you should. For an Ioun Stone, simply think about how that looks. A wonderful magical gem floating around your body in midair and trailing after you. Clearly, you are an individual that is special, and that specialness in itself, if you bring that as a game master and integrate that in continually into the game, it clearly announces that this person needs to be taken very seriously, particularly the lower magic end of campaigns. And the higher magic ends where people actually know what it is, hey, they're going to be impressed too. They're going to go, wow, this individual is of such a high esteem and such vaunted skills as they're able to wrest one of these grand magic items away. Now, if you run a lower magic item type campaign, the fact that this is giving you a magical bonus to a stat or to more armor class or something like that is tremendous, for you're not going to have tons of things that are doing that for you. And the fact that common folk that aren't used to seeing magic are going to be utterly wowed by this. And there's all sorts of interesting plot hooks and storylines you can develop around the simple Ioun Stone. I absolutely love them. I think they're a wonderful addition and item to the game. They come with sort of a natural drawback as well, all the attention that they generate. And that sort of flaw really makes the item pop in my mind and allows it to really be used and get a lot more mileage out of the item. And I think when you're running a game, any game you're running, you should always go for the maximum mileage you can get out of anything. It makes the game easier and to feel more organic when you have a slower organic pace and you're really getting that mileage out. The Ioun Stone will do that for you, but you always have to remember it's there. Don't sleep on it and forget it. Bring it up and make subtle mentions. The monsters are fighting someone in combat. Man, I will take stone from you and have I'm Grongar, the famous orc chief, and I shall have such pretty rock. And you can bring things like that in your game, and you can really put over how important that is, how that really shines out. and really catches people's eyes. There's a lot of other magic items you can do that with, but I think the Ioun Stone is there, visible pretty much at all times, unless a player puts it away, and you're going to really want to get the maximum value out of that.